I wouldn't go out and explicitly say, like, this situation should not have RJ apply. I don't think there's any situation where you'd say, nah, you shouldn't do it. Because it depends on the people and you don't know what happens until you start.
I think it'll foster a better community, and not just in halls in general, but also in university as a whole.
The whole idea of restorative justice is you are working for that society feel, that community feel, and in the end of you're doing stuff for that community instead of solely yourself. Perhaps that is a better society.
It's important to focus on that idea of community because we have such a big, first year hall base that we really need to try and build that community around supporting each other and actually taking honest for what you've done wrong, and actually understanding that just because you've done something wrong doesn't make you a bad person.
Connections are great because you literally give every single person a chance to speak and be heard.
After that, they're all just, oh, you know what, we should do that again, just because it's fun to learn stuff about people.
The restorative conversation, happens all the time. Just like a basic one, even just people with smelly shoes or something stupid in the hallway, and making them realise that these smelly shoes are smelling out the bloody floor. So it's not just, everyone's getting affected by that, and just talking to them about that and making them realise it's just basic stuff like that, day-to-day stuff that you come across as an RA.
The restorative conversations can be had with anybody, not just the people you live and work with, but with anybody within a community, whereas you're kind of looking at okay, this person did this, all of these people are affected by it. What can we do to repair that? As a community, everybody has their say because everyone's a part of this community. What can we do? That's the thing. That's the beauty of it, is that anybody can sort of step forward and do what they want to repair the community because they're a part of it and they have that option. It means that nobody's sitting there feeling like, I didn't have my chance to get my voice across.
Just drinking at uni is all about drinking and having fun. It's actually about meeting people and learning and going to university, but all and experiencing, especially in the first year, experiencing community and getting to meet people that you wouldn't meet otherwise.
The reason that restorative justice is so effective within accommodation and halls is because that's essentially what halls are. They're a community. That's the whole point of RAs. We're literally hired to foster a community and well-being. That's why restorative justice is so effective, because that's what it's about, community.
It's a really important thing for us to try and build community, is actually fostering a sense of you're not just responsible for your own well-being, you're partly responsible for everyone else's well-being, and what you do does have a serious impact on other people's well-being because you live in such close quarters with everybody, and a lot of these people become your flatmates and your best friends and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to actually keep going with them, you have to be able to talk to them.
You've got a large group of younger individuals who are coming to a new community, something that's new to them for the first time, and especially because most of them have come from high schools and different areas and regions where people of different demographics, of different socioeconomic areas and all that sort of stuff. So it's kind of like the ideal target group, because you can bring them in and sort of set the culture in terms of from day one, from move-in day. I think definitely encouraging people to recognise differences, but also to sort of more identify the similarities and build on those as a good community building technique.
We're a lot closer floor than we were at the start, especially because I got 2 floors, and so there's about 60 something on there. It's real hard to have them all connected. But after that, I feel like it was really good in terms of just breaking down the sort of barriers and sort of made people more confident. I think restorative justice is perfect for what because you've got different students coming from different walks of life and stuff, and when it comes to getting to know them, or sort of when something bad's happened, and you've got people from different sort of everywhere in New Zealand, sometimes you've got international students, it's really important to understand why they do stuff and why they see stuff that way. And I think that's where restorative justice fits in so well, because it just focuses on why people do things.
One of the main things is that people want and need to belong and to feel a part of something. So if one person has gone against, you know, all the community's wishes, then the worst thing to do is to sort of exile them and sort of, you know, ostracize them out of that, because, you know, because that on its own has a massive impact not only on the community but also on that person. So it's a very sort of delicate process where you've got to try.
If you start it early, especially in such an important transitional phase, like this is the first time that they are leaving home, whereas now they're uni students, this is like their first step into society. So I think it's important to have that focus of restorative justice, because if we start it now, then we can start building it through later on in life, so that when they see it more often in society, they can be like, oh, I understand that, like that's what happened at my university, like that's how they dealt with a lot of issues and it really worked.